Good morning, students. This is video number 19, part 1, chapter 6, spectrum. So, in this chapter, we will study about the deviation, dispersion, and spectrum of light. In the previous chapter, we have studied that how the angle of deviation takes place. Now, straightway, let us start with Newton's experiment. Like, as we know that white light is polychromatic in nature. Polychromatic means it contains many colors. So with the Newton experiment, we will prove that white light is a polychromatic in nature, or it contains many colors. First of all, what we will do, we will take one prism. We will take one prism. These are the sides A, B, C. Let a white ray of light strikes the surface A, B. This is a white ray light. Now, this white ray of light will split into 7 colors. It will split into 7 colors. It will be like this only. And here is the screen. Now it will bend like this towards the base. Again towards the base, towards the base, towards the base, towards the base. Again it is towards the base. Mean this white ray of light will split into 7 colors. So on the screen you will get different colors. Means wave starting from the bottom, it is Vibgyor. Vibgyor means V stands for violet, I stand for indigo, B stand for blue, G stand for green, Y for yellow, O for orange, and R for red. Now, from this above experiment, Newton concluded that white light consists of 7 prominent colors which are visible to us, or which we can obtain on the screen. Now each color corresponds to a small range of wavelength. Means different color has a different wavelength. So what is dispersion? First of all, what is dispersion? The splitting of white ray of light, by prism into its constituent color is known as dispersion of light. Splitting of white ray of light by prism into its constituent colors, and this phenomena is known as dispersion of light. So first of all, once again, the splitting of white ray of light by prism into its constituent color is known as the phenomena of dispersion of light. Now the next term is spectrum. What is spectrum? Now the band of 7 color which we get on the screen, that is known as spectrum. The band of 7 colors seen on the screen is called spectrum. Once again, student, these two terms are very important. One is dispersion, another is spectrum. Now what is the cause of dispersion of light? What is the cause of dispersion of light? This is also one of the important question. Now the cause of dispersion of light is the change in speed of light. Is the change in speed of light with wavelength. Now when white ray light enter the first surface AB, light of different colors due to their different speeds in glass deviate through different angles towards the base of the prism, or you can say the splitting of white light into constituent color takes place at the first surface of the prism. Now which color deviate the most? Violet color deviate the most and red color deviate the least. Now if you will move in the upward direction, the wavelength of the colors will increase. Means the wavelength of the color red is more as compared to the wavelength of the violet color. So in other words, you can say that the color which deviate the most, that is violet, its wavelength is minimum. Means its wavelength lies between 4000 angstrom to 4460 angstrom, and the wavelength of the red color, that is lies between 6200 angstrom to 8000 angstrom. It means when we will move in the upward direction, the wavelength of the colors will keeps on increasing, and if we will move downward direction, then the frequency increases. Means red color has a less frequency and violet color has more frequency, or the highest frequency is of the violet color. Once again, few things just keep in mind. Dispersion of light occurs only at the first surface of the prism. Whereas the deviation occurs at both the surface AB and AC. And the third point which you have to keep in mind, that the prism does not produce color, but only spilt the various color present in the light incident on it. So these 3 points you have to keep in mind. Then one more important point, color is the subjective. Color is the subjective property. Color is a subjective property of light related to wavelength. Related to wave length. Once again, color is the subjective property of light related to wave length. It means that different colors differ in their wavelength. So wavelength is the characteristics of color irrespective of its origin. So this is what the Newton's experiment is. Now move to the next topic, that is electromagnetic spectrum. Next topic is electromagnetic spectrum. Now students, now this behavior is the visual spectrum. Now beyond R there is non-visible spectrum, and that is known as infrared spectrum. What it is known as? Beyond red, that is known as infrared spectrum. And beyond the violet color there is another invisible spectrum, that is known as ultraviolet spectrum, so which is not visible to us. So this non-visible spectrum is known as electromagnetic spectrum. What it is known as? Electromagnetic spectrum. Now let us try to understand this is the visible spectrum. We can write it like this: wave cure, and this is the visible spectrum. This is the visible spectrum. Now beyond red, this spectrum is known as infrared spectrum. So beyond red, this is infrared rays, then microwave, and the last one is radio waves. So infrared spectrum contains these three waves. One is infrared, micro, radio waves. Then beyond the violet color there is UV rays, ultraviolet rays. I'm just writing it UV rays. Then X-rays, and the last one is gamma rays. So this is electromagnetic spectrum. So students, this is ultraviolet spectrum. So ultraviolet spectrum, which is invisible, infrared spectrum, which is invisible. So this spectrum is visible to us. Now students, just see that if you will be asked Like the question will be given to you, X-ray, green color and radio waves. Just arrange it in the decreasing order of their frequency or increasing order of its frequency. So which color? Just now I have explained to you that violet color, if you will move in the upward direction, the wavelength increases, and if you will move downward direction, the frequency increases. It means that if you will write it in the decreasing order, so whose frequency is less? You can write it radio waves, then green color, then X rays. It is in increasing order. So like that, even the question can be asked to you that arrange it in the decreasing or increasing wavelength. So this you have to keep in mind. So even you have to learn this ultraviolet spectrums consist of UV rays, X rays and gamma rays. And the infrared spectrum consists of infrared rays, microwave and radio waves. Now the relation between the speed, frequency and wavelength of the electromagnetic waves. So you can write it C is equal to F lambda. This is the relation between the speed of light in air or vacuum. This is the frequency and this is the wavelength. So speed and the wavelength changes due to the change in medium, but frequency does not change. Even I have explained this to you in the last chapter also. Frequency does not change because frequency depends on the source. So that is why during the refraction frequency does not change. Only the speed of light and the wavelength changes. Now next is, this is electromagnetic spectrum is given, gamma rays given, its wavelength, source and method of detections are given, and properties of all electromagnetic waves are given. So this you have to mug up only, you have to go through it. There is nothing to explain, you just go through it, and mostly the questions are asked from here only, the characteristics of the different radiations, infrared radiations, radio waves, microwaves. So you have to go through it. Like even you can go through it, gamma rays, wavelength, it is given, who discovered it and what are the sources which produce gamma rays. It is cosmic rays, radioactive substances, then method of detection by their large penetrating power. So like this, just go through all. Like here it is written X properties of X-rays. X-rays are obtained from a heavy metal target of high melting point when highly energetic cathode ray are stopped by it. They have a wavelength like this. Now the properties, X-ray are chemically more active than the ultraviolet radiations. They strongly affect the photographic plates. Like gamma rays, they cause fluorescence in certain material such as zinc sulfide. They can penetrate through human flesh, but they are stored by the bones. Then the uses, they are used for the detection of fracture in bones, teeth, etc., radiography, and for diagnostic purpose such as CAT scan. Medical science, X-ray also used for studying atomic arrangement in crystals as well as in complex molecules. So you have to read all these things. So generally questions are asked from here only, like the properties of ultraviolet radiations. Ultraviolet radiation can pass through quartz, but they are absorbed by glass. Therefore, to obtain the ultraviolet spectrum from its sources, a quartz prism is used instead of glass prism. So you must go through it. So with this, this chapter is finished. So distinction between ultraviolet, visible and infrared radiations. You must go through it. Next topic is deleted. So with this topic is finished. So important points I have discussed with you. Rest you just go through all these properties and mug up all these properties. So generally the question will be asked from the properties only. So almost everything we have discussed. This topic we have already studied, and deviation produced by a triangular prism. So with this chapter is finished. Thank you very much.